Hey guys, today we're just gonna do some little nation states gameplay. It's a fun little game. So this is my country, the turtley state of the turtles. Democratic Socialists is their motto, turtle. Very important by our dear leader, Mr. Turtle, the turtle, the turtle. We just got some good civil rights, frightening economy. I really don't know how that happened. I'm not gonna lie. There's that if you want to read it. Uh, you know, we're pretty good. We got seventh best in the region for weather. I'm not sure when that happened. 10th safest, nice. So yeah, we got 1.62 billion. Political turtles is a capital. We got Mr. Turtle, the turtle, the turtle as a leader. Faith, turtleism, or boxism. That's a very interesting turtle. This is supposed to be the letter, like the pi symbol, but for some reason it won't work. So pi, turtle. And then our animal is, of course, the turtle. So, we got our 7 notifications. That's just all those. We got some telegrams, Parks Land. We'll see what that's about in a minute, and then some issues. Well, let's first see what Parks Land said us. It's something I don't really care. Then what's this? This would be the World Assembly. Okay, we've got that one. We'll vote on the World Assembly later. Okay, so let's answer some issues. Mr. Turtle, the turtle, the turtle, let your people go. Tragedy struck last Friday when police had to be called to a pop concert when the queue for the women's washroom devolved first into squabbles, then a violent free-for-all as desperate female fans fought to the front. Okay. Women being forced away is just another form of what? Complains that person by forcing businesses and old stadiums to accommodate more and more people in women's washrooms. And finally, really speed up grandsons to go. What a load of right. Luigi Goldman, a controversial. Okay, look, if they don't like having to wait for the loo, they can bring their own business and elsewhere. It's a free market. Nobody's forcing them folks to go there. One washroom for each gender, fair. I don't care. One washroom is fine, but what's all the fuss over artificial categories? Just take off the boy and girl signs on the door and be gender fluid about where you pass your fluids. No. Oh, wow, I really feel for the girls. 5 singers from the boy band whose concert was so tuneless. It's our fault for sure. I've written a song about how sorry we are, and the gentle massage I'm going to give those girls to make it up to them. But hey, I know how we can fix this. Let's have every visit to the Turtles Lady Room cost 1 pie turtle. Those cues will be a thing of the past. Sorry, but capitalism, the answer. I'm going to go with this one. I do have this just to make sure I don't click the wrong answer. No gender bathrooms, just people go to the bathroom. Seats should be left up. Okay, that's a strange side effect. We can look at this. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. I don't see how that. Some of these just don't make sense. Foreign aid, what? Yeah, some of those just don't make sense. Wiki worries State Department officials are in uproar over the leaking of key government cables by the website Wiki Spills. We should have saw that one coming. Site's owner under the nom de plume. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's operating from an anonymous location in neighboring Bigtopia where the government can't reach him. Turtles leaders are sharply divided on how to respond. This man has done no wrong, says that person who also happens to be the head writer of the political Turtles Times magazines. The people have right to transparency of the government. That person is a hero who is revelized by magazine sales or freedom of speech for this country. No state action must be committed in the world infringing upon our right to disclose government information, regardless of the effects on diplomatic relations. Besides, it isn't as though you've got anything to hide, do you? That person is a terrorist and has committed treason, argues reactionary talk radio host Manuel Sincero. Fact is, he has consistently presented an anti-turtles agenda, and the people like him need to be stopped from propaganda. Fudge, I'm terrible at pronouncing. They're filled. What we need is to block this website and any others which threaten the security of the great nation, like those opposition party blogs that keep popping up. I mean, what use is personal freedom if you don't have security and peace of mind? Okay, so both of those seem like very strange answers. Seems like a lot of needless work, if you ask me, brother-in-law, while enjoying a foul-smelling beverage in your office. Why should the people get to discuss you and your government anyway? Seems to me things would be much easier if you just told them what their opinion was and blocked it all. That's a really bad thing. Gonna have to go with this one. I'm not sure I fully like it, but I don't want to just. Hey, that's good. The under. That was an unintended side effect. Why does this keep going up? Why? Okay. This green and pleasant land. Good news, everyone! An unexpected rise in the water table has transformed 1,000,000 acres of former desert into green and fertile and farming-ready land. As the government owns its land, it's now up to you what to do with it. Efficiency, productivity, produce. Those are the three F's of the new plus Argo cycles, says CEO Leah Tavern. And if you wonder if you failed to spot the third F, it's all about the customer. Yes, sell us this land and we will turn it into a model of efficiency. No government investment, no taxpayers' money wasted, just cultivation as far as the eye can see. No jobs will be created, investors can be attracted, just sign here. Why would you consider that? Yells villager Rory Chandra, waving a pitchfork with one hand and a little red book by the other. You want to just give it away to these rich fat cats so they can get even richer? No, this land should be owned by the state, but worked by a commune of local farmers with a small plot of land for each farmer. This way is fair for everyone. No, it's like a traffic light. If you want to be green, you got to put up a red light and make a green space. Because you don't want to be red on being green, explains Kendall Huxley. Her metaphors are messed up as her flower entangled hair. We need to turn this into a natural resort that flora and fauna can make their home. Excuse me, is anyone going to ask why this happened? Asked party pooping scientist Doris Pond. We can't make use of this land until we understand what happened. I suggest establishing a research station here, getting a better understanding of the ecological changes that led to this fertile land emerging. Now, as a science person, I'm going to have to go with this one. Excited shovel-bearing geeks wander the countryside. Nice. Hey, I'm okay with that. Ignore rates of employment. A review of the national budget has revealed that a Turtle Boy intelligence agency has, among other things, been pouring millions of turtles into the construction of an interdimensional time-traveling microwave. Bewildered at the project, many government officials are accusing the department of wasting their funding. What a load of hogwash, exclaims your Minister of Defense, Woody Venquez, tossing a jellified banana on your desk. What? Just what? That is all they have to show for their work. Their time travel, multiple dimensions, and super weapons for super soldiers. These are all fine comic book ideas, but utter nonsense for those of us who live in the real world. It's clear these intelligence agencies have been given far too much freedom to operate. They ought to seek approval from you for all future experimental projects. Of course, shut down these projects, but shouldn't we be talking about the questionable accountability to the taxpayer? Snidely asks opposition leader Chip Conway, entering your office from his daily argument. It's probably your fault a Turtle Boy intelligence agency is wasting public money in the first place. I propose that all significant financial operations of the TBIA be overseen by an independent watchdog committee. It will be the fairest way to prevent future excesses. Why are we letting an intelligence agency conduct any amount of scientific research? Snarls red-haired chief scientist Darnies Curse. You? Wait. I may have pronounced that wrong. Furiously over your desk while perilously clutching an open bottle of hydraulic acid. Not sure what that word is. Isn't that what my team is for? If you ask me, you should cut out the middleman entirely. Stop funding the secret mission your intelligence agencies keep asking for and redirect the monies straight to the Turtle Boy Scientific Community. Besides, it'll teach these secret agents a valuable lesson. Keep abusing your funding, and you'll eventually lose it to those of us who can decide what matters most. Hold on a second. This is what you could have sworn was just a regular offense plant only a moment ago. It's me, Agent Mike Rifkin. I have good word that East Letbach has already perfected mind control shampoo and conditioner. If you want to match this threat, you have to let us do our thing. Which would be easier if you stopped breathing down our necks with spurious national budget reports. It's truly time to go, truly toe to toe with our rivals. Our household appliances at a time. One household appliance at the time. This just seems all insane. This just all seems insane. But I think I'm gonna have to go with this. Right? Yeah, let's cut out the middleman. So the top secret of Turtle Boy's science projects revolve around designing the perfect robot. That wasn't the plan. Those are sweet. Hey, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. That's another good thing. Public education. Let's check on this. I want to check on this. 16th in the region. Pretty good. Fresh face. World sentence. Agents infiltrated schools with varying degrees of success in order to determine which nations had the most widespread, well-funded, and advanced public education systems. Ours is pretty good, I'd say. Let's compare it to my region, Winthra. Wintreath? Winthra. I don't know. Yeah, it's about here. We're way above. Okay, we got one last issue. Patriotism flagging. One afternoon, while taking a stroll through one of Political Turtle's more diverse neighborhoods, you notice that many houses are adorned by flags. However, they are all national flags of foreign nations. And not one house is flying the Turtle Boy flag. Should I do voices? And maybe I'll do it next time if I do this later. Imagine the disrespect it must take to do something like this, resents Julius Hahn, your bodyguard, while pacing up and down your sidewalk. We are being generous enough to allow these people into our countries, and they can't even show their support by flying our flag. Despicable. You must ban the flying of any foreign national flag, and mandate that every lover of turtles grace their houses with our great flag. The larger the better. That will show that their true allegiance is the turtley state of. Oh, is to our great turtley state of. Okay, and also, I should point out that my citizens are called lover of turtles, if an individual is. One of the residents whose house is flying a big Topian flag steps outside and joins in. Just because I have a different flag, it doesn't mean I don't love the turtles. Bigtopia will always have a special place in my heart. It is where I was born and raised. Rather than cracking down on foreign flags, we need to celebrate them. You should hold a flag parade showcasing the many ethnic communities that make up the turtles. It's diversity at its finest. I'm telling you, those darn immigrants, quips Paris Nuxumalo, your paranoid minister of the homeland, who's twitching and itching her hands furiously. Without these folks here, we'd be much better off. You must stop any new people from entering our great nation. Kick out the ones who are already here. Then we'd be pure at last. This person's insane. We should probably remove them. And I'm gonna go with this one because, foreign flags just look cool. Some people just have really cool flags. Interest in globalism never flags. That was amazing. I like this. I like this. Intelligence, I don't like that. Not a big fan of that, but let's go vote in some World Assembly ones. Let's see what we got. Prohibition of honor-based violence. Condemn that place. It would be a resolution to express shock or dismay at a nation or region. Beginning with the fact that first entered the world stage in autumn 2003, and since then has orchestrated many outrageous offenses against the community. So basically, if you don't know, you could technically raid you can take over some places. Let me just show you. You can't do it on Winthra, because we have a founder still active. But say just somehow our founder just disconnected, they weren't online for 28 days. Another group full of like a bunch of people who are in the World Assembly could jump on our server, they could jump in our region and just all endorse each other, which would kick out this person because the World Assembly delegate is the person who has the most endorsements. So, say like, I believe Stephanie's Republic only has about 80 votes. Say like 100 people all jumped on. Okay? 100 people all jumped on. They could easily overtake us with about 20 left. So, yeah, we wouldn't be able to stand a chance. Just gonna kind of look. Oh, yeah, just ignore what's going on here. I don't actually know. Hold on, I need to see. Do we have a board? But yeah, basically that's what most of these are out. Like, wrong one. Most of these are like, hey, you guys, just basically saying, hey, let's stop. Don't do this. Though, most people are actually against, doing that because they like when it happens. But bring to light the first of the coups by them was the overthrow of the West Pacific on November 2nd, 2005, wherein that person and their allies in the core held absolute power under a declaration of martial law following the announcement of dissolution of the Constitution with Minnie as the sitting delegate. The coup led to a period of instability and chaos in the West Pacific, which persisted for many years. Observing that Minnie spearheaded the formation of the empire, a notorious organization which operated under the cloak of anonymity, which achieved by the promotion of satellite nations to conceal their true identities. Minnie, as the leader of the organization, drove empire's formation and contributed greatly. I feel like we have enough to go on here. Also, I don't know why our delegate takes so long. Okay, prohibition of honor-based violence. A resolution to improve world. Oh, no, I thought it was a really. It's still a really short one. Category civil rights, strength mild, proposed by that person. General Assembly, believing that acts of honor-based violence are especially heinous and represent a fundamental betrayal of the trust afforded by a person to their relatives and members of their community. Appalled that such acts occur in this current day and age, often with the tactic or explicit support of local authorities, seeking to put an end to these vile acts. Hereby defines honor-based violence as an act of violence perpetrated against an individual by or at the direction of a relative or other family member of the community due to the perception that that individual has brought shame or dishonor upon their family or community, or has otherwise violated an honor code. Yeah, there are issues like this where, like, some immigrants come in, one person starts, the daughter starts, I think marries a local, and the dad kills them out of honor. And, you have multiple options, be like, yeah, this is all good, say, hey, you shouldn't do this. We'll just throw this guy in jail because he's obviously a psychopath. And the third option is just get rid of immigrants all entirely. There's always one extreme, at least. Prohibits an honor-based violence from being carried out in any member, and the belief that the victim of an act of violence brought shame or dishonor upon their family or community or otherwise violated an honor code from being permitted as part of any diffuse in criminal proceedings or an argument to reduce the severity of criminal penalties. 3. Requires member states to prosecute alleged honor-based violence with at least the same severity as to prosecute other form of alleged unlawful violence against individuals. I think we're gonna vote for, Okay, that should be good, personally. I guess I could. You also have these. This is what I have. I don't actually care about these. I just keep them on because I like them. I like the look of them. They look weird. Also, there are some weird flags. See, you got this. Those are old flags. Or old cards. Got that one. That one looks really cool. There are a few weird ones. But yeah, I think this is where I'll end it today. Oh wait, no. I could at least show you guys my policies. We got de-evolution, proportional representative, marriage equality. I clicked the wrong one there. I'm sorry. Parenting license, that education, no smoking, smoking bad. Capital punishment, corporal punishment, no prison. That was the wrong button, and I really want to take it back. DNA harvesting, capital. I don't remember having capitalism. Maternity leave, nuclear program. Yeah, nukes, baby. Well, nuclear power. Space program. Don't tell anybody, but we may be building a space laser. Shh. Metricism, because the metric system is way better. Uh, we got weapons of mass destruction, like I said, space laser, and climate treaty. Yeah, maybe later I'll do like a history of it because I have all these. I'm planning on adding more, but yeah, I think I'll see. Bye today. Bye.